You know I changed my life. I was in the trap OG, serving that white. Think about it day to day, day and night. Last night I had a drink, and it felt so right. In the trap was serving fiends. But work on triple B. Big 40 in my jeans.
Hip Hop Me Too.
Welcome to another episode of Hip Hop Hoops Season 3. I am your host, Anthony Ighodaro. I got my co-host with me. Mr. Blackwood is in the building.
What up, what up, what up, what up? I'm here. Let's go.
So, NBA, first week went by, man.
Lovely.
Let's talk about it, man.
Let's talk about it, man. It was lovely.
Listen, man.
It's back.
It is
First
back.
of all, it's just back, man.
Yeah. I'm super happy.
Holy,
I'm super
let's
happy.
go, man.
I'm super happy. Performance of the week. Who do you got, man?
Well,
Who do you got?
For his first two games, man, I'm going with John Morant, man.
John Morant?
Oh, my gosh. He is looking like a problem right now at the point guard position. He called himself a top 5, right? And everybody was like rolling their eyes to a certain degree.
I definitely rolled my eyes, yep.
And, you know, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. We all understand that.
Yeah.
But, boy, he is sprinting right now.
My cousin was talking about Memphis, man.
Memphis is looking good.
He said we forgot Memphis, bro.
I didn't forget them. They were the 8 seed for me. But anyway, go back to the predictions. Okay. My 8 seed was Memphis.
My bad.
You know
my
what
bad.
I mean? It's all good. Don't worry. You can thank me later.
You got Ja. You know what? I got KD, man. I got KD. Listen to me. He had a triple-double his last game. You know what I mean? 29, 12.
Against
10.
Philly?
Against Philly. They were down, and he came back on like a 15-1 run. Went crazy.
He did.
James Harden is not looking himself
I
yet.
told you about that hammy. You don't want to. You're not trying to pay
He's
that
not looking
any.
himself yet.
That hamstring is not ready yet. But anyway, let's go.
KD looking like he's in the playoffs by himself again with Joe Harris. Listen, Brooklyn Nets, please, man. Joe Harris hurts my heart. He hurts my heart and my brain. Like, I don't understand him. You have the easiest job in the world. Sit in the corner and make shots. But you want to do stuff that you're not good at doing.
Yo, man.
Dribbling, doing handoffs and dribbling and going into territory. Like one time he got a handoff.
Right.
I don't understand why they run this play for him. Steve Nash.
Steve Nash likes him, man.
You're Canadian Steve Nash, and I'm so happy. I'm always down with Steve Nash, but you're looking real bad with this coaching thing, man. I'm just sorry.
That's a hot take.
The rotations that you're putting in, I'm just not feeling it right now. Anyways, Joe Harris, they're coming down from a down screen, and you're doing a roll, and before you pull up at the free throw line, you want to take the ball and dribble more into Joel Embiid. And before it even happened, I'm like, that's what you just call
a brain freeze. Sometimes when you
He's been doing it all year so far. He's been doing it from last year. So his brain is still frozen?
It could be frozen.
My God.
Could be frozen.
Listen, Joe, no player in the NBA hurts my heart and my brain like Joe Harris.
Yo, didn't he come from Cleveland?
And he still starts.
He came from Cleveland, right?
I don't know where he came from. He needs to go back.
Well, we played for the Cavs, right?
Heart.
I could have sworn he played for the Cavs.
I believe so.
He got released from the Cavs or whatnot. I think you're starting to see why he got released right now,
Easiest job in the world, and he just makes it so difficult.
Anyways,
man. I got KD performance of the week, man. He's balling. He's looking like the MVP, like you said. I know it's the first week, but he's not playing no games.
He ain't playing no games.
They're not winning, but he looks like he's just doing his thing.
And John Morant, you know what I mean? 28-8-2 versus the Clippers. That was very impressive.
And the win.
And the win. And you know, even though it was against Cleveland, that 36-6-6. You know what I mean? That was nice.
Making that boy Colin Sexton looking like,
Make him look like a boy. It's like, dance with me. You want to dance with me? Just dance with me.
Rookie watch.
Come on, man.
Who you got, man?
My rookie of the year from last episode. I told you about him.
Woods.
Scotty Barnes from the Raptors.
Let me tell you, Woods. Wow. Scotty Barnes
Come on,
like
man.
a guy.
Talk to me nicely.
He looked like he was born in Malton, the way he's hooping.
Moving like he came from Finch.
Looked like he was born in Malton,
Talk
the way he was hooping.
Talk to me nicely, Scotty.
Listen, shout out to Scotty.
Shout out Scotty Barnes. First game, You know what I mean?
He had like 17, I believe.
Game one, he had 12 and 9.
Okay, last game he had 17, 9. Sorry.
No, last game was 17.
Yeah, 17.
His second game against Boston, we got our win.
And the win.
He had that 25, 13, and 2.
You know what's really impressive about this kid right now? Is the way he's shooting the basketball. Like,
that was the knock. That was the knock. That was the knock.
That was the knock.
Yo.
But he looking like a young Greek freak, man.
Come on,
he
man.
looking like a young Greek freak.
Talk to him nicely.
Whew.
And then, you know, last night's game was, I don't know, because it was a back-to-back. I don't know, you know. No, I do know. Sorry. The refs, calm down with the little touchy fouls that have nothing to do with the game. Those add up. You know what I mean? And that kind of hindered our chances to beating the Mavericks, even though Luka was looking like a beast.
Luka finally looked like
he's
starting to play some basketball.
Crap. But, you know, he finished with 17, 8, and 2. So my rookie watch, you know, in regards to performance and just rookie watch in general, Scotty Barnes. Let's go. Keep it going.
I wanted to go to Scotty Barnes, but I knew you were going to do Scotty Barnes, so I'll go another direction. I'm gonna go with my pick, man. Evan
yeah,
Mobley.
He's doing it. He's doing it.
Evan Mobley has 17, 10, and 4 blocks. 4 blocks. That boy's looking like a beast out there.
He's looking nice.
Yes.
He's looking nice. You said Chris Bosh 2.0. I'm a Chris Bosh guy, you know? So I was just like, man, he ain't no damn Chris Bosh.
Man,
Holy.
that boy right there is a
yeah,
beast.
I see it. I see it. Let's just see if both of our rookies can sustain this. And I think
if they don't hit that rookie wall.
I think personally, because of repetition and minutes, I think Scotty Barnes can sustain it. I think he can.
Listen, man, Scotty Barnes is, I'm liking that kid, man.
Yes.
I like that. I like the energy, and I just like the I don't give a damn attitude
contagious.
that he has.
And when he got the win, well, either collected with the Raptors versus the Celtics,
right?
And he was doing his post-game interview,
right?
Who was right beside him? Pascal.
You
know what I mean?
Can't wait till he
so
comes
wait
back,
till he
man.
comes back. The synergy between the two, man.
Let's go Raptors.
Let's go Raptors, baby. Come on now.
So team watch.
You know what? I got to still go with my performance. My performance of the week went to Ja. I think they're 2-0 right now, man. My team to watch right now is Memphis. You know what I mean? I like what I see, man. You know what I mean? I'm still going with Portland. Right. I said they're gonna win the chip. You guys are all looking at me crazy. The left side of your beard twitching just a little bit.
They did smack Phoenix last night.
Come on, man.
They did smack Phoenix.
Come on, man.
They did smack Phoenix last night.
Talk to them boys nicely, you know? I think as the season goes on, they'll be okay. They'll be okay.
Right.
Like I said, they're winning the chip this year. But anyway.
You know, I didn't know they had Larry Nash Jr. over there.
That's what I messed up letting you know who was there. You know what I mean? And Larry Nash was a big. That was a huge pickup, man. They're
still not gonna win the chip.
They got oh man, slipped my mind again. But yo, they got some players, man. They got some players over there, and Chauncey is gonna add that. He's gonna add something.
Chauncey.
He's gonna add something special. He's gonna add something special. So I'm
second round exit. Second round.
You made me say all that to say that, man.
Yeah, I'm just keeping it 100.
I hear you.
Team watch from East Golden State, man. They're 2-0.
They're looking good.
They got 2 big wins. Curry went crazy. Had a triple-double first game against the Lakers.
He did.
He didn't shoot the ball particularly well, but second game he went crazy. 25 in a quarter. 25.
He did his damn
in the
thing.
first quarter.
He did his damn thing.
He was laughing at these boys.
But Anthony, real talk, do you think this is sustainable?
100%. The way they play basketball, Curry is probably the best conditioned player in the NBA.
I'll give you that.
The way he runs, he doesn't. When have you ever seen Curry tired?
That is true.
The guy just runs and runs, and the way their ball movement is when Clay comes back, when Wiseman comes back, when Jonathan Kuminga comes back, they're missing those 3 guys. When they come back, it's going to be a problem, especially if Clay comes back.
That's 80%.
The reason why I'm confident is because KD is more of a player that he handles the ball. Clay just runs around just like Curry. So I believe on the offensive end, he'll be the same. I don't know about the defensive end because he was such a great defender.
Right.
But as far as on the offensive end, I think he's going to still be the same guy.
But his defense created some of the offense. His defense really helped out.
Yeah, but I think it'll be more of a team thing this year. We still have, they got Iggy back.
Right.
Ighodaro.
Right.
They got Draymond as the defender. Kuminga can play defense. You know what I mean? You got Lee who can play some defense. So they got Wiggins. He can play some defense.
Right.
So they got guys. And
they do got guys. I'll give you that.
Wiggins is a 3rd option. Clay comes back. He's going to go to a 4th option.
No, Clay will be the 4th option, but that's just
Clay's going to be 3rd.
That's just me talking my smack right now.
Wiggins will be 3rd. Wiggins will be 4th. Clay will be 3rd. That's just how things are going to be.
I just guess off of
imagine
seniority.
You have a guy who's averaging 18 a game like Wiggins as your 4th option. That's incredible. There's no pressure on him. He's gonna have a great year this year. I believe it.
We'll
so
see.
that is my team watch, man.
We gotta wait and see.
2-0 this week.
They're looking good. I'll give you that.
Good.
I'll give you that.
I was gonna pick Curry for my performance of the week. You know, he had 45 last game. He beat the Clippers. Big shot. The way he makes shot from 30 feet is ridiculous. Like, when I watch him, I'm just like, I can't even do this stuff in 2K.
But real talk,
Like, in the video game, I can't do that.
But fams, when the game is on the line,
he was hitting big shots.
No, I'm talking about when the game is on the line.
He was hitting big shots.
Play-in tournament, playoffs.
Listen,
you think he's gonna pull up from 30 and hit it?
He's been doing this.
We gotta wait and see.
He's been doing this.
Only time will tell.
He's been doing this.
You know what I mean? They didn't make the playoffs last year.
No, that's okay. Don't make it this year.
We'll see.
You know, moving on, we'll go to the biggest snubs, man. You know, they had the top 75 all time come out, and we had a few guys, you know, are pretty upset that they didn't make it.
Definitely
felt like they were disrespected. Who do you think was the biggest snub for you?
Dwight Howard, obviously.
Okay,
that's a given.
Agree.
Dwight Howard, and then the rest. You know, I feel like Chris Bosh got snubbed.
I don't think so.
You know what I mean? I feel like Chris Bosh got snubbed, and I feel like
I feel T-Mac got snubbed.
Nah, if you're gonna say T-Mac and Vinter are always gonna be a package deal in my eyes.
I think they both got snubbed.
I think they're both idiots because they should have never left the Raptors. But that's just my personal opinion. You know what I mean? That's just my personal opinion. They should have never left.
We don't have long
they should have
enough show to talk about Vince. They should know your feelings with Vince.
Oh man, come
so
on. They should have never left. So me seeing them not on the list, I'm like, good. You know what I mean? But that's just my personal opinion. Right?
Oh my God. How petty are you?
Very petty, man, when it comes to our Raptors, yo.
So, guys that were on the list that I felt, you know, this list is very confusing for me because what is the criteria? Do you have to, is it your accomplishments within the team? Is it just single numbers?
Is it impact during era?
I don't know.
It's hard to really,
you know, because how can you have a guy like Dame who's only been to one Western Conference Finals?
And I love Dame, but he shouldn't be on the list.
He shouldn't be on the list.
You know what I mean?
How do you have AD on the list? I almost threw up when I seen that. How is AD on the list?
And Dwight's not.
Bo, answer this question when you see this.
Shout out Bo, baby.
This is for you, Bo. How is AD on the list?
Mad spit.
It makes no sense.
Yo, so spit just came out.
My bad. You know how I feel about AD. I get heated when I talk about this guy. Like, how is he on the? It makes no. What did you do in New Orleans for the night or however long, 7-8 years you've been there? What did you do?
Facts.
Get swept over and over again by Portland and Golden State, and then you're angry.
AD is Mr. Potential. You know what I mean? And I think his potential is what got him on the list.
Listen to me.
You know what I mean? They want him to be a unicorn, a unibrow unicorn so badly. You know what I mean? So they're going to do whatever they got to do, higher powers that be, to put him on that list, which they did, which was very disrespectful to Dwight Howard.
You got Dwight Howard and AD. They're both 8-time All-Stars.
I'll give you that.
Dwight Howard is an 8-time All-NBA.
All-NBA.
He dominated.
He's a
era, 5-time All-Defensive player.
And he's just as tall as LeBron James. That has to be a deciding factor. People are moving like he's Shaq. But his impact, he's as tall as LeBron James.
Okay.
Moving like Shaq.
Hold on. AD has 4 times All-NBA.
Right.
Just 4 times. So Dwight's 8. He has played in the league longer.
True.
But let's not act like AD has been, like, this is his rookie year.
Right.
Like, let's not do that.
Straight up.
He's been in the league 8 years plus, so he should make more All-NBA teams, no?
He should.
All defensive teams, he has 4. Dwight has 5. And they both have 1 champion. Or Dwight's a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, and AD has 0. So
hopefully AD gets 1 this year, but boy, I don't know if that's going to happen again.
This great defender that we keep seeing, how come he doesn't have more Defensive Players of the Year if he's such a great defender? AD's just the greatest defender. He's the best.
Right,
this and that.
right.
Why does he have 0 Defensive Player of the Year?
He'll get it this year. He'll get it this year because of him making this list.
I'm confused. That don't sound like a great defender to me.
Not at all. Not at all.
Dwight got 3.
I don't agree with you much, but I'm going to agree with this one.
They're both bubble champions. So what's the difference, guys? Like, what's the difference?
You know what? Your anger towards AD being on the list is like my anger seeing Paul Pierce.
Listen, man.
Seeing the truth.
The only other player that gets my stomach more, the bubbles just coming up is AD.
Damn.
You know?
Damn.
You know, I get into arguments all the time about AD. You know, AD's this, he's that. And I'm just like, what did he really do?
Facts.
Ran out of New Orleans because he couldn't win and had to go join LeBron and got that bubble chip.
Right.
And now he's certified.
Same with Paul Pierce, man. No disrespect to Paul Pierce.
It doesn't make any sense to me. So, you know what I mean? Now they're saying he's such a great defender, but I seen him getting cooked by CP3 the other day.
Cooked.
So I don't understand this whole great defender thing, and you ain't winning nothing.
But CP3 be cooking a lot of dudes, though.
Man, chill out with that.
I'm just
chill
saying.
Out.
Point guard.
Chill out with
but
that,
yo,
man.
I feel the same way about Paul Pierce, man. Like, I don't think he should have made the list, to tell you the truth.
You know what? People said stuff about Kyrie Irving. I'm not so angry about Kyrie not making the list.
Mm-hmm.
If we were gonna say, okay, well, we're gonna pick the top 75 players, just the best players, then Kyrie definitely has to be on that list.
But he has no accolades, really.
Okay. T-Mac is the other guy for me. I don't care what anybody says. T-Mac is an 8 all-time NBA player. Like he has 8 all NBA. He has 3 first team.
Yeah.
He has 3 second team, and he has 2 third team. All NBAs.
Right.
That's T-Mac.
Mm-hmm.
So I know he didn't get his team past the second round. Injuries happened.
Past the first round, I believe.
I believe he got his team to the second round, but I don't believe he was playing.
Right. So past the first round.
I think I believe Ron Artest was over there at that time. I think he was hurt.
Right.
But there you know, this guy scored like 13 points in like 30 seconds. Like when T-Mac was playing, we could have said it was him and Kobe going neck and neck.
No, you gotta throw Vince in there,
for the
man.
best player.
Gotta throw Vince in
absolutely,
there.
yes, Vince
Gotta
too.
throw Vince in
but
there.
we can say that okay, he was up there as one of the best players in the NBA easily. T-Mac had a good 8 when he went to when he left and went to Orlando. He went crazy.
He did.
He went crazy,
and he killed our Raptors.
Definitely killed the Raptors. So you know what I mean. He was a great defender. He could shoot off the dribble. He was everything that we see in the NBA today.
Right.
100%. T-Mac. So I think he was a snub. I think Dwight Howard was a snub. I believe I'm not so big on Grant Hill. I'm not so big.
That was more of potential.
Potential,
right?
Absolutely.
But what about Paul Pierce? What about Ray Allen? I love Carmelo Anthony to death, but boy, he shouldn't even be on that list. And how many of those players are on the Lakers right now?
They got about 4 or 5 of them.
Mm-hmm. That ain't right, man. The fight is fixed. This fight is fixed, man. It ain't right.
You might be right, man.
It ain't
you might
right.
be right. I don't agree with that list. I don't know the criteria. If we can get the criteria for this list, somebody knows it, let me know.
It's a bunch. Yo, listen, man. I feel like it's a bunch of guys that never played in the league. I think you need people that played in the NBA. You need their opinions on this. You know what I mean? The Stephen A. Smiths of the world, the Skip Baylesses of the world that had say on this list, they should have no say. No disrespect to them OGs. Do your thing. But come on now. Don't be disrespectful, man.
But you know what I think needs to happen? I think they needed to revamp the first 50. Because you got some guys on the first 50 that probably shouldn't even be there, to be honest. And I don't know if that was just something that they didn't know that they were going to.
But you got to base it off of era. That's what I'm looking at. Well, I think the players that they picked for top 50, they dominated their era to a certain degree. So I think they're bringing that same format to this, adding the extra 25 players to it.
Should Klay Thompson be on the list?
I think he should. I'm not
so mad that he's not
but
on the list.
I'm not that mad that he's not either. Because to me, he's on the same umbrella as the Tony Parkers, the Manny Ginobilis.
Tony Parker got 4 chips.
You know what I mean?
Like, this guy's been balling.
Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. Like he should have been on the list. You got Ray Allen. No disrespect. You know what I mean? We had the man Dennis Brown on here. You know what I mean? And he pretty much showed like Ray Allen was the reason why he went to UConn. You know what I mean? And love him to death. Superior, one of the best college players ever. But let's keep it a buck. He was part of the best draft class ever in 96.
96.
I'm going to say it straight up. Hot take if you want to call it.
I agree.
96 draft class is the best. But Ray Allen did he make any All NBA teams?
Good question.
You feel me? You got the chip later on.
They said the same thing about Reggie Miller. They said they didn't think he deserved to be on there.
And then these superior shooters, you know what I mean? Like you have Reggie, you have Steph. I
think he's been on one All NBA.
You got
team,
Ray Allen.
Miller.
You feel me? One of those guys shouldn't be on there, and Steph has got to stay. You know what I mean? So between Reggie and Ray, one of them has to go. That's just how I feel. And definitely the Truth and Carmelo. Nah, they shouldn't be on that list. Especially the Truth, because man, he didn't win. Like, it took him a while. He had to get the first real big three in order to win that chip with Ray Allen and KG. You know what I mean? And that's why Doc Rivers gets called out for what he hasn't. What has Doc Rivers really done after he won that chip with Boston? Sorry for bringing it that way, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like just because it's Boston
right now.
I feel like because it's Boston, they have to have some. They got to make some greats because it's Boston Celtics.
You might be right.
But I ain't feeling Paul Pierce shouldn't be on that top 75. Vince was way better. T-Mac was way better. Nah. And I think it was the championship that kind of separated him from everybody else.
Definitely.
That's not on that list.
The championship definitely helps a lot of the guys, so I can see that. But we're gonna move on to Shaq's comments, man. Shaquille O'Neal was on record stating that once LeBron James passes Kareem, if he does, in points, that he will be the greatest player of all time. And like, there's no debate. Let's stop questioning it. He will be the best player of all time. What's your thoughts?
Well, I love Shaq, man. I love everything he does for us. But for the game that is of basketball, and I love his commentary on TNT. I love all that. I follow him on IG. Hell of a guy. But he said that already about Kobe. He said Kobe was the GOAT. He said
He's
MJ
all
was
over
the
the
GOAT.
place,
He's
right?
all over the damn place, man.
He's all over.
Just fall back, Shaq.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Come with your hot takes all day, every day, but boy, leave it alone.
So why weren't they saying Kareem is the best player of all time and he has? So LeBron James would be the number one in scoring and possibly 10th in assists when it's all said and done.
When it's all said and done.
Okay, 10th in assists.
Right.
You got Kareem right now, who is first in scoring and third in rebounding.
Right.
Third.
Right.
6 MVPs, 6 championships.
Yep.
And one of the greatest shots, the hook shot, probably of all time.
Right.
And
shout out Scotty Barnes for using the hook for his first NBA bucket. And that was a hook shot.
Okay. All right.
I'm sorry,
okay.
my bad.
Scotty, let's chill with Scotty for a second. And we're not, no one's saying that Kareem is the best. So I don't understand if a guy could lead the league, has the most points right now, first in points, third in rebounds, 6 chips, 6 MVPs. The guy dominated. He won like 3 straight college chips.
Yo,
like,
honestly,
won everything in high school.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is like a Honda. You know what I mean? I'm just breaking it down to cars real quick. He's like a Honda.
What?
No. Can I finish? Let me finish. Kareem is like a Honda. LeBron is like a Tesla. Hondas are reliable, regardless. They're not gonna give, just because he doesn't look good, they're not gonna give Kareem Abdul-Jabbar the respect that he really deserves. He should be the GOAT, period. And I've always been an advocate of that, but it's just like, I never really watched Kareem play. I could only base it off his stats and the highlights that I see, but his numbers don't lie. He should be the GOAT, but it's almost like you always picking KD as better than LeBron or whatnot off of the strength of you like finesse players.
I'm not.
KD's the ultimate finesse player that dominates.
Hold on. When I say KD and I talk about LeBron, I'm not saying KD has a better career than LeBron. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that when KD stepped foot in Golden State, he was the best player on earth, and he proved it. I don't want to hear nothing about he played with Clay and he played with Curry. You got to get it done.
Right.
The pressure was on him. The whole world wanted him to lose so they could laugh at him.
Right.
And he won back-to-back, and he dominated. He was the best player on the floor every time.
He did.
Like, let's not get it twisted, guys. When we seen LeBron go to Miami, that pressure hit, and them knees buckled, and that boy came out averaging 17, 18 a game now.
No, I understand that.
So let's not act like pressure's not a real thing.
I'm just saying the prettiness. KD got a pretty game, man.
How do we get on KD anyway?
I'm just saying, I just had to bring it up. I just had to bring it up. Just saying, like, yo, people are not going to give, even though hoopers and basketball savants give Kareem his flowers, Mr. Jabbar. But I'm just saying, bro, like, people are gonna look ahead or look over Kareem and look at what LeBron's doing and look what MJ's done and look what Kobe's done and not give Kareem his respect. That's all I'm saying.
There's narratives, and people want to push certain narratives all the time, and it's not fair.
And who's pushing these narratives? Because
obviously these analysts and all these other people on
who's
TV.
never played ball before.
Never ever me.
Never me either.
I don't do that.
And these guys have never played ball like that before. So I'm like, they've watched it, they're around it, but come on, guys.
I'm always going to keep it 100. I've been called a LeBron hater. I've been called all that stuff. Listen to me. And when he scores, when he passes Kareem, if and when he does, he's not going to be better than Michael Jordan. Let's stop that.
He's going to get that longevity award.
You can't be in the finals, and you can't. Okay, I was talking to a couple of guys. Obviously, Bo be killing me with this. Oh, he made it to 10 chips. Who cares? Who cares that he made it to 10 chips?
Right.
Are we giving out? Are we handing out awards for second place here?
Participation awards.
Participation awards. He made it to 10. Sir, he made it to 10 and lost 6.
Dag.
Lost 6.
That's a stain.
Nobody else in the top 10 has 6 of them. 6 losses.
Facts.
So what are we talking about here?
Straight up.
Let's be honest. I don't care because he made it. You got to get it done. When do we? Why are we celebrating? Man, I made it to this, but I lost.
No one gives Buffalo Bills any credit that they made it to all those
lost.
Super Bowls.
They done been to about 5 of them straight when they lost. Right? Who cares? We don't remember that.
Bottom line, man.
So let's stop talking. Let's stop giving out awards because you guys love him. And you know he's a good guy and he's a media darling. That's cool. I like him too. But ain't nobody else in the top 10 got 6 of them. So let's stop pushing that trash narrative. He's the best now because all of a sudden, you know, he has the most points. Is Emmitt Smith the best running back and he got the most, you know, rushing yards? No, he's not. So let's cut it out, guys.
Well, I agree.
So I don't understand what Shaq is coming with this garbage.
Yeah, I mean, I hope Shaq talks about what LeBron said about my man Cameron Payne.
Man.
You want to touch on that real quick?
We're gonna talk about that. We're definitely gonna talk about that.
Come on, man.
Let's talk about the Lakers game. They played against Phoenix. They got smacked.
It
was embarrassing. It was super embarrassing. I think this game was a statement game. Yeah. People said, how could it be a statement game when it's only the second game on the list? Dummies, listen to me. Coming from a Hooper's perspective, you circled that game. You circled the game. Phoenix heard all that chatter, chit chatter.
Yup.
Listen,
man,
when the
injured.
Lakers, we were hurt. And when the Lakers are full strength, they're going to beat you guys and smoke and this and that. And they heard all that chatter.
Hooper's hoop, man.
And guess what they did? They said, okay, let's come out. And they got torched. Cameron Payne was hooping.
Yup.
You know, and your boy LeBron, he said some stuff.
I got mad love for LeBron, but man, that was a low blow, bro. You don't say stuff like that, man.
Stay humble. You were just out in the league a year and a half. I think it was very disrespectful, man. Because when LeBron James is hitting shots and he's doing his little shimmy and all that crazy stuff, don't nobody say nothing.
Nobody says nothing.
Have your moment, sir. Let Campaign have his moment.
Straight up.
What is wrong with you?
Smack you guys up.
You sound like a hater. He's on the bench like, man, like he's pouting. Sir,
you know what? You know why he's pouting? Because he was a GM this summer and he chose all them old heads. He could have got some young buds in there. They took the preseason off. The basketball gods don't sleep, brother.
They don't.
They don't sleep, man. And when preseason was going on,
they took it as a joke.
What did these guys do? Man, we're taking games off here and there. Oh, they can just turn on that switch when the season starts. Well, that switch ain't turning on nothing right now.
Nothing. Nothing at all. They got AD.
It's turning on some fights. It's turning on some fights right now.
Absolutely. What was that about?
Yo,
like when I seen AD almost fought Dwight Howard, I got kind of excited. I'm like, this is what I want to see.
Yo,
you know,
I was disappointed.
You showed me some heart.
I was disappointed.
You might win MVP now.
You do that in the locker room. Behind the scenes.
Might win MVP now.
Behind the scenes, you do that in the locker room. If you really want that smoke,
I liked what
you do that in public. No,
I like what he did.
I like what Dwight Howard did, but remember who the aggressor was. The aggressor was AD.
Well, he finally showed some type of some type
That's
of toughness.
cool, but you don't do that in front of everybody.
Man,
Yo,
listen,
fams.
the Marshmallow
I
Man
am
finally
a
showed
yo.
some
Listen,
heart.
I am a safety
you.
monitor. My 9 to 5 is a safety monitor, bro. And I notice a lot of kids, they want to fight at school because they know I'm gonna come to the rescue, and when you're gonna throw one push, and I'm gonna interrupt it.
You're coming.
AD.
He knew everybody's gonna break him up.
Everybody was there, bro. He didn't want He didn't want no smoke. If this was supposed to happen, if this was supposed to happen in the locker room,
yes.
Do you think AD would have that grr?
Dwight would have whooped him. Huh?
He would have whooped.
Dwight's already mad he didn't make top 75.
This
like,
little you took my spot.
Made it over me.
Come on, man. I'm gonna put you on my knee and spank you, kid. Respect your elders, brother. Respect your elders. So I wasn't really feeling that. Lakers right now, they're in trouble.
They're in trouble?
They're in trouble. I feel they're in trouble. And I think there's going to be some trades. They're going to be some trades so early.
My God.
LeBron has his GM hat on.
Chill out.
There's going to be some trades coming up.
Already thinking about, man.
Yeah, this ain't going to work.
I got to get this guy Westbrook out of here.
Got to get him out. Got to get him out. They're going to have some mid-season shakeups. You can bet your bottom dollar on that, man.
Oh, my God. Anyways, let's move on to music, man. Hip-hop. Northside Benji, Toronto's own, man. He dropped this tape, man.
Keep running.
The Extravagant Collections, man. Shout out to B, man. Northside Benji doing this thing. What
running.
was the banger for you on this album, man?
Keep running.
Keep running?
I like that right
Yo,
there,
listen
man.
to me.
It's banging.
Caught Me a Win gives me the chills. My God. Listen,
man.
Northside Benji is a problem. My God. He's a problem.
Yep. It is. And you know what I mean? The Extravagant Collection, number one album in all genres on Apple Music.
Over CLB.
Come on.
Yo,
let's keep it Toronto. I love it.
Toronto's
I love it. We running the game right now, man. Salute.
Running the game.
Salute.
Yes,
Salute.
I love it. Northside Benji, man. Shout out to Northside Benji with the tape, man. Extravagant Collections, man. If you haven't heard it, go check it out now. It's out now on all major platforms.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to B, man. Listen, I'm going to listen to that on the way home.
Come on, man.
Let's
Keep
get it.
running.
Moving to CLB. How is this man still doing this?
Come on, man.
After 7-8 weeks, he is still outselling guys.
Yo.
How? He outsold Meek. He is number, what, 2? I just don't understand.
Yo, you tell them I run the country. They'll say, Trudeau.
That was a slick line right there.
Come on, that is the line.
Slick. Yo,
that is the line of the year.
Listen to me.
Happy birthday, Champagne Poppy.
People.
You know what it is, man.
Yes, absolutely. Shout out, the boy on his birthday today. OVO's finest. You know what I mean? October's very own. But that line that you just said goes over a lot of people's heads. So the Americans are like, what is he talking about? I understand. You don't get it.
You don't get it.
We get it, though.
We get it.
We get it.
We get it.
Yes. CLB, man, is going on his 7th, 8th week. He's outselling Meek. Punk, Young Thug sold 90K. In the 7th week, CLB sold 83K. Like, my God. He's already went certified platinum already. He's probably going 2 times platinum.
Come on, man.
When does it, how does he continue to keep doing this? I don't get it.
Stimulus package. I always said it, man.
Anything he touches is just...
He's a stimulus package, man. You know what I mean? So...
Donda what? Donda what, man?
Donda who?
Don't mention Donda to me, man. Cut it out. We're not even... Kanye right now is punching the air. Let's be real about this.
Yo, did you see the man's haircut?
Man, who cut his hair? He's
Did you see that haircut, man?
He's stressed. He's stressed.
It looked like a golf. It looked like a golf course.
What was that?
It looked like one of those golf courses.
They saying that was on purpose. He's stressed.
He's stressed, man.
He is hurting right now because he can't get CLB out of his ear, out of his face. He's sick.
He's sick. He's hurting.
He about to call Drake soon and be like, man, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Let's make a tape together. Yo, listen, that is it from us.
Yes.
Hip Hop Hoops Season 3, Episode 2.
We are here.
Let's get it. Me and my boy Chris Blackwood in the building.
We're in the building, man. We putting in that work, man.
Listen, man, go subscribe. Go like, go share. Follow us on Instagram.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Tell a friend to tell a friend where hip hop meets hoops. I am your host, Anthony Ighodaro, and I am out of here. Let's go.
Serving out what? Think about it day to day, day and night. Last night I had a dream, and it felt so right.
Energy was real on that one.